Alyssa Spielberg. That would be so funny. All right.
Okay. We are back with another video. It's Zing and Kai.
Kai and Zing!
You guys, tonight was maths. If you a real one, you know what that is, okay? Married at First Sight, season 14. Let's get into it.
Get into it.
This episode was insane and really highlighted Alyssa and Chris. That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Alyssa and Chris was the highlight of this episode. First of all,
where do we begin?
I am lost for words. I am dumbfounded.
Yeah. It's insanity. Just when you think Mavs can't get a bigger clown, they find a bigger clown. I am convinced that the producers are doing a nationwide search for America's biggest clown. In this season, it's Alyssa.
It's Alyssa. Okay? Let's get into it. If you are not caught up, spoiler alert, okay? Click off the video. Make sure you watch the episode because we're going to get into it right now. Let's start off with the fact they had a little date, right? They were playing tennis. Let's start off with the fact that she decided to wear flip-flops. Because let's get into it. Because to me, that was a clear indication that she didn't give a F about the date. Is it just me? Who goes to play tennis with flip-flops on? Her attitude from the very first moment of the episode was trash.
Ooh.
This was her quote unquote, I'm trying.
Yeah.
And she decides that she's gonna wear flip-flops, she's gonna have a bad attitude. He asks, oh, are you having fun? Well, it's hot. Her attitude is just negative.
Yeah.
Just negative.
So I'm gonna let Kai have the flip-flop comment.
Well, let's get into after they finished playing tennis. Okay. Let's get into where she decided to sit on the bench. Can we get into that? The placement of her butt.
On that bench.
She was literally let's say we're doing a video together, right? Let's say I was just like this. I was like,
yeah,
it's the Zing and Guy.
Kai and Zing.
She sat on the one of her butt cheeks was off to the side of the bench. That is how disgusted she is with Chris.
Yeah.
It's to a point where it's like, sis.
Yeah.
Everyone sees it.
Look at his hand gestures right now. Even that is it's aggressive. He's pointing. It's just
You're not a good person.
Yeah, she's disgusting. And then she's doing a bunch of severe gaslighting. It is just so bad. Guys, how many times did she say she was a good person on this episode? And it was after she did something completely trash. And her version of reality is just so different from everybody else's. And what I really appreciated is that, Jasmina and Katina were calling her on her bluff a little bit, in a friendly way.
Yeah.
Girl, we feel like you kind of checked out because you're not attracted. That's literally where this started and ends. She wasn't attracted when she saw him.
And you know what? Fine, just keep it a buck. Don't come on the show, stay in Puerto Rico, and then say I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Because number one, you're not. You're in it for the free vacation and the experience. Okay?
And then we need to just get a replay because she maintained that it was whatever his friend said at the end of the wedding. What did they say that got you just checked out? You're lying. You were not attracted to this man and you checked out when you saw him and you saw his teeth.
And you were looking for any
excuse. Any excuse
to not be in this situation. But not to the point where you want to divorce.
Yeah.
To the point where you're like,
right.
Let me just experience everything.
All right, Kai, let's do this thing real quick. Let's do a little role play. You're going to be Chris.
Okay.
And I'm going
to be Chris? Okay.
I'm going to be, what's her name? Alyssa. And every single conversation that they have had when he tries to get to the nitty gritty.
Okay. So I just feel like I'm in this and I want to get to know you, and how do you feel about that?
I feel like we've both been gypped in this experience, and this isn't fair, producers. Like, I feel like we've both been gypped, so we should just try to get the best out of this experience. Like, do halftime, you're in the house, and then I do halftime in the house. I don't feel comfortable living with you, but why do you feel like you get to live in the house and not me and rob me of this experience?
I'm in this marriage, and
he's really trying to make me seem like a bad person, and I don't appreciate it. I think it's disgusting. I'm gonna remove myself from this situation because I'm not gonna have this conversation. No, he's calling me. No, he's trying to make me look bad. I am a good person.
Yo, okay, end scene. You guys, first of all,
Thank you.
the Oscars, Emmys, the whatever, goes to Zing. No, but in all seriousness, this girl is actually insane. Okay, we were on the phone with your mother. What did she say? Let's go ahead and say that.
My mother told me to tell y'all. My mama told me to tell you to mind your God. No, I'm just playing. My mom told me to tell you guys that if narcissistic personality disorder were a person, it would be insert Alyssa. That literally, we call a lot of people narcissists, but like I don't think we've really seen it in this way. This is it.
To this extent, at this level, this blatant.
Yeah, she's like living in total oblivion. She thinks she's a good person when she's actually one of the worst people I've seen. She's treating him horribly. She thinks she's treating him great.
I'm a good person, and if I don't come off that way on this show, I'm gonna be f***ing pissed.
She's gaslighting him. She's crying. She's careening everywhere. She's lying. She's misleading. And then she continues to avoid. What he keeps asking her that makes her get up and walk away is, are you in this?
Yes.
Because if she
or
says
no.
no, she can't do the show.
Right.
She wants to do the show.
She wants to be in Puerto Rico. She wants to live in the apartment.
But if she says yes, she has to live in the apartment with him, and that's something she's not willing to do. I have some choice words.
Yes, but we're gonna
use
keep
them on social.
We're gonna keep it PG. But can we take a pause from Alyssa for a second and get into the producer? Or whatever, the PR, whoever this person was behind the scenes.
Like the soon.
At the end of the day, it's a show about marriage. It's a show about married at first sight, not single at first sight.
Just like, so Alyssa goes, well, I can't decide tonight. I need a minute. And he's just like, okay, well, figure it out soon. He was my favorite person of the episode.
You had to tell it like it was, because now you're playing everybody.
Yeah. It's getting to a point where it's like, sis, yes or no? Are you in this or not? And here's the thing. I think we all know the answer.
Yeah.
I think
including Chris.
I think everyone, even Alyssa, knows the answer. You're just not saying it because you want to keep collecting those checks.
She wants the experience.
The experience,
One thing Chris
AKA
said that I really
the
appreciated.
fame and checks.
Chris said she keeps using language like experience, and he was like, that's really showing me like her true motives and desires with this show. She wants to have this experience, and I want to be married, you know. And so he's finally gotten to the point where he's seeing her for her true colors. Yeah. He was blindly wanting to keep working.
Like, we're a perfect match. Like, no. Nobody is her match.
Psychopath.
She is a psychopath. And who the heck wants to do first half in the apartment, second half? Like, sis, shut up, okay?
What are you talking
Let's
about?
just
Have
call
you
it.
not seen this show? What does she think she was signing up for, a real world? I'm so confused by her.
Let's just call a spade a spade. The marriage is over. Divorce is in the future. Alyssa, you are trash.
Alyssa, you're not a good person. You are not a good person. Why are you thinking that? You are treating this man horribly.
And you know what's so crazy is she genuinely thinks that it's him making her look bad.
Yeah, she's saying, I hate him. What has he done to make you hate him? How does he treat you badly?
And then when he literally asks that question, like, he's just like, okay, so what was it? What?
And what she said?
She's just like, I'm gonna walk away. I just can't do it. I'm gonna walk away.
I'm not gonna have this conversation right now, but I'll have it with you.
In a few days. Sis, when are you gonna have the conversation on decision day?
Child.
The episode had a lot more to it. Olajuwon and his foolishness.
Yeah, Olajuwon, you are not her
Jasmina.
life coach. You need a life coach, okay, buddy? You are not Katina's life coach. Jasmina, sis, you are so pretty, but sis, you got a lot of emotional work to do, sis. Like, this is not it. Like, you're not really giving him enough credit for being a human being in the same way that you are a human being. Like, you're very judgmental, you're very my way or the highway, you're very opinionated, and you're like not validating his life experience, and that's really insensitive, and that's kind of disgusting to me.
Yeah, but we'll see how that unfolds. Noe and Steven, whatever his name is.
Noe, just pump your brakes a little bit. Day 3 is not the time to say that you love somebody.
Right, and then who's the last couple? The guy, Mark,
Lindsay,
the shark.
Lindsay, you did a little bit of Karening, but I'm seeing you trying to reel it in for the sake of your marriage. Good for you.
And we're gonna give you some grace.
Yeah, we're gonna give you grace.
We're
gonna give everybody grace except Alyssa.
Except Alyssa. Nobody is giving her grace. All right, and honestly, that's all I have to say about it. You comment down below your thoughts. If you think we're tripping and Alyssa's a good person, go ahead and comment your thoughts because we want to see them. But as of episode whatever this is of season 14, Alyssa's a dub and she's canceled. And that's all we've got to say. It's zing and kai.
Kai and zing.
Peace.